everyone! So I am so excited for today's look because it is inspired by the beautiful and my favorite Priyanka Chopra in her upcoming movie Baywatch, which should be out very soon. And when it comes out, I will definitely go see it because it looks so good and I love the main cast. But anyway, when I saw that she was part of this movie and I saw the trailer and I saw the little snippets online with the posters and everything, I instantly fell in love with Priyanka's entire look. From the hair to the makeup to the outfits, she looked so glam and beautiful, and I knew I wanted to create her signature look from the movie for you guys. So this is the look that I came up with, and I took a lot of inspiration from this picture here, which I will post it here, and she looks so cool, like with her sunglasses. Like, I don't even know how she does that like evil smile. If I try to do it, I look crazy. But anyway, in that picture, she had a lot of lashes, beautiful sparkly neutral eyes, and of course the bold red lips. So that's what I came up with. I love how it turned out, and the best part is if you want to make this look more wearable, you can always just swap out the red for a very neutral shade, and this will really tone down the entire look. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you guys want to see how I came up with this entire look, then please keep on watching. I'm going to start off by using the Loreal Radiance Booster Brightening Primer, and I'm actually just applying this all over my skin with my fingers. And I love this primer because it gives you the most beautiful, like glowy skin without being too shimmery or over the top. So I actually just love wearing it on its own as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage in SC6, and I'm just using the pink side and applying it underneath my eyes and around my mouth to color correct those areas before going in with my foundation, which is the Estee Lauder Double Cushion Stick in Honey Bronze. And I love this foundation. It is so natural and light on the skin, but it's still buildable coverage. It literally makes your skin look better than it actually is. It's just so natural, beautiful, and surprisingly very long lasting as well. So really recommend this one. Anyway, to brighten the area underneath my eyes, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Deep, and I am blending that all the way through with my beauty blender. Now this concealer is just like 1 or 2 shades lighter than my actual skin tone, but because it is very pinky based, it works really well to brighten underneath my eyes and give my face like that awake look that I love. You guys know that. But anyway, to set that concealer in place, I am using the LA Girl Pro Powder in the shade Banana Yellow, and this is just going to ensure that my concealer stays in place all day long. I also quickly wanted to set my foundation in place, so for that I'm using the LA Girl Pressed Powder in the shade Soft Honey. This is very light, but again works perfectly to just set everything in place. Now for my bronzer, I am using the Jane Bronzing Powder in the shade Dream and just quickly contouring my face. I did want a little bit more of a chiseled contour, so I'm taking that loose powder and just applying it directly underneath my contour and kind of letting it bake for a few minutes. For my blush, I am using the NARS Liquid Blush in the shade Luster, and I'm applying this on the apples of my cheeks with my fingers. I love these liquid blushes so much. They're perfect, especially for the summertime, and they last all day long as well. I like my skin. I am using the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight Palette, and I'm taking the shade Dream, and I'm applying this on the sides of my face and down the bridge of my nose. Basically, all the areas that I want to make pop, I'm applying the highlight there, and then just dusting away the translucent powder underneath my contour. And now it is time to move on to the eyes, starting off with the Benefit Stay Don't Stray Primer in the shade Medium Deep. Now for my eyeshadows, and I just want to say that this is going to be really simple, so I'm using minimal eyeshadows here, but I am taking the Anastasia eyeshadow in the shade Party Dress, and I'm applying this in my crease and then just bringing the color all the way to the front of my eye, as well as putting the same color underneath my waterline to smoke out that area, and of course blending it all out to get rid of any harsh lines. Now I'm taking the same BH Cosmetics face palette that I used earlier, but now I'm taking the shade Radiance, and this is going to go all over my eyelid, and I'm actually using this as an eyeshadow and it works so well. I'm also taking the shade Dream, which I use on my skin, and applying this in the inner corners of my eyes to really make my eyes pop. And now to smoke out this look, I'm taking Anastasia's eyeshadow in Fudge, and I'm applying this very close to my lash line with a pencil brush and just smudging my brush back and forth. And this is going to smoke out the look as well as add like almost like a faded eyeliner, which I'm so into right now. For my lashes, I'm taking the MAC False Lashes mascara and giving my lashes a bunch of coats. By the way, that's Kobe in the back. He's always chilling in the back of my videos. But anyway, I do like this mascara. It's really good for lengthening and separating, not so much for volumizing. But anyway, I am adding false lashes, and for that I'm using the Red Cherry Lashes in Anne. And finally, to finish off the eyes, I am taking the Catrice Kohl Kajal in the shade Bronzer and applying this in my waterline. Now it is time to move on to the brows, and for that I'm using the Kiss Top Brow in the shade Brunette. This is an amazing brow pencil that is so comparable to high-end brow pencils, but it's super affordable and I love it. It fills in my brows so nicely and makes them last all day long, so I really recommend this pencil. And finally, it is time to finish off with the lips. So I'm starting off by using the Urban Decay 24/7 lip pencil in the shade 714. I'm lining my lips as well as filling in my lips with this, because filling in the lips really helps to make your lipstick last even longer, especially when it's a darker color. Finally, I am filling in my lips using the Catrice Matte Lip in Fashion Editorial, and that completes this entire look. I love how the look turned out, and I hope you guys do as well. I do want to just quickly throw on my shades to really get in the Priyanka mode. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!